Welcome back inside the Now Morning Show. Yes, we are celebrating the entire Caribbean this morning. We have with us on Zoom a Caribbean novelist, and we also have a youth and hospitality manager of the Bocas Lit Fest, because NGC Bocas Lit Fest is hosting a workshop tomorrow that you can be a part of, because we're creating worlds out of novels. This morning, I welcome Kevin, Jared, Hossein, and Mariel Forbes. Good morning and welcome to the show, guys.
Good morning. Good
Good
morning.
morning. Good morning.
How are you guys doing this morning?
Real well.
Very
And you?
well. Thank you.
Lovely. Kevin, I want to jump in and start with you. Tell me, what exactly is long fiction writing?
Sure. So, long fiction writing is typically considered any narrative work that crosses maybe 50,000 words or so. So, this is where we're getting into the territory of writing a novel.
And you were able to transition from writing short stories to writing, well, ideally novels, right?
Yeah, but I've been doing both sort of simultaneously, but I previously had more success writing short stories, but this year I published Hungry Ghosts, which was internationally published in North America and the UK and is being translated right now into 9 languages. And so this is my latest novel. So I'm here to share, via the workshop, what it takes to actually get long form fiction done or novel writing done.
Nice. I understand that they're calling this book a sumptuous, brilliantly written novel. So congratulations on it. And of course, the fact that they're translating it into all these different languages means that success is definitely on the way, if not happening already. So congratulations to you. Mariel, I want to
Thank
jump
you.
across to you. Tell me about the aim of these virtual workshops, because I understand that this workshop is completely virtual.
Yes, it is. So, of course, during the pandemic, well, even before the pandemic, we had in-person workshops. So, during the pandemic, we wanted to make sure that these creative writing sessions would still be available and accessible to people who were interested. So, we continued with them virtually, and we want to continue with them virtually because we also want to make them accessible to people outside of Trinidad and Tobago. So, I mean, it created a really great opportunity for us to be able to reach budding writers as well as readers outside of Trinidad and Tobago. So we're really excited about that, and we look forward to re-entering the world of in-person workshops as well
Yeah,
very soon.
we look forward to that as well. But Kevin, let me jump back to you. Now, inside these workshops, you'll be discussing what it really takes to get the key elements of writing fiction. Now, as a fiction writer, what would you say? Let me see. Let's get one of the most important key elements for aspiring writers.
Sure. So when you're entering the world of the novel, one, you're basically embarking on a journey, on a quest, and that is typically through a character's eyes. The character is the vehicle in which you're traveling through this world. So one of the most important things here is going to be the the characterization, the way in which you add details to the personality of that character.
Hmm.
Because you can have, the best story, the journey with the best language, but if the character is not stimulating, if the character is not interesting, it's not going to be much fun. I'm going to say characterization.
You know what I'm realizing more and more is that when you're writing fiction, you're basically creating a whole world. You're creating people. You're giving them the personalities that you want. You're giving them the traits that you want, and deciding where the story goes from there. I imagine it's kind of like playing God.
It is a limitless art, and it is one that you can basically, all you need is pencil and paper, or pen and paper, or laptop, and you can take your characters anywhere. And that's that's actually one of the beauties of novel writing, is why I got started with it in the first place, is because it is a limitless art.
Yeah. What do you hope to achieve in this workshop, Kevin?
I hope to, because so one thing is, I actually got my start with Bocas workshops myself many years ago, like about a
Nice.
decade ago or so. And I know that helped me transition from the idea of having a concept in my head or having a rough concept in a notepad and being able to transform that into a short story or novel. So I'm hoping that the workshop will inspire that transition to get people to start writing, because I would say that every phase of someone's life, there's a book in there somewhere.
I
So
agree with that.
we will hope to get that out there with an audience.
I agree with that 100%. Mariel, who can be a part of this, and how much does it cost, and where do they register?
Anybody gets to be a part of this workshop, Jaron, because we are all inclusive and we want to encourage as many budding and even other established writers to be a part of the workshop. It happens tomorrow via Zoom. You can sign up on or through our website, bocaslitfest.com, and the cost is $300. The workshop runs from 10 a.m. to 12 noon.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us this morning. Congratulations in advance, because I know it's going to be a fantastic workshop. Thank you guys for putting on the work that you always do. We appreciate Bocas Litfest, and I appreciate you for joining us this morning as well, Kevin.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
No problem. Enjoy the rest of your day. Guys, we take a quick break and we come back with more inside the Now Morning Show. Stick around.